Hello everybody, welcome back to the GTA 5 United States Marine Corps base. Today I'm going to be showing you around, around the Marine headquarters. Now, first I'm going to start off with the basic stuff. So, outside the area over here, past the runway on the flat surface, we usually have multiple planes or attack helicopters or cargo bob and stuff like that. But since we don't have Lieutenant here, there's no need for that stuff. And in the hangar, we usually store weaponized planes. But we have two jets over here. We have a Freedom Spy jet used to track down enemies. It's a really good jet. And over here we have the Blue Angel, a Navy Blue Angel. So yeah, and this is the hangar that I just said we store weaponized planes in there. So currently we do not have any. Now getting over here, this is where we keep most of our armored vehicles, either here or behind it. This is where we repair them, refuel them, I think you guys understand, like the mechanic shop for our armored vehicles. Now up here, we have Lieutenant CJ's office, or also used as the aircraft detector. It detects any aircraft in a 100-mile radius along everywhere out to the ocean. Detects missiles, submarines, anything you possibly think of that is moving in big and like metal. So it can detect anything for a very far distance way out there. Yeah. So these are all the TVs and tracking devices or radios that we communicate with our fighter jet pilots when they're in battle. So here is our runway. We use this runway for, landing. And I don't know if you guys know what that part is over there, right where I'm pointing. We use that part for actually storing some big aircrafts, more like the Hercules, or like any spy planes or anything like that. And over here we keep storage units such as maybe fuel tanks, wheels, armored plates, things that would help around the military base. So that this place is really helpful. Sometimes we actually could store armored vehicles in here if we have space. So now let's get on to our second storage area. Let me show you, it's over here. So this is where we could keep all of the if there's ever a runway crash, say we have a damaged fighter plane coming in for a landing, and they do a hard crash landing and a wing flies off and there's fuel everywhere and explosions. We put all of the junk stuff back here. There's a fuel tanker, fuel tanker, that we put fuel, and it's an underground system that leads all the way to the mechanics area. This is one of our workers' cars. We do not know where he is. Oh, I did not know this leads under here. That's neat. We have a porta potty. I think we have one out there, maybe. There's a porta potty if you need to use the restroom. Usually you just go behind a tree. But yeah, so that's the tour of the military base. Now I'm going to show you guys. So say this base gets taken out or like raid or like was overcome by an enemy, like maybe some other people took it over. I'm going to show you now where we would go for shelter. So I'll show you guys when we get there. Alright guys, here is where we would go for shelter. We can land small aircrafts here. We cannot land the Hercules here, sadly, because it's a very big aircraft. But yeah, this is where we would go for shelter. It is a very immobile place. You get a good view of the mountains. This is actually, we also use this place to work on vehicles such as training jets or training planes like this one and that one that I just flew over here with. So yeah, and we have a couple fuel tanks. Pretty much the same thing as the other one but smaller. This is the plane. So say when we got overcome by another enemy at the other airbase, we would land here and use this plane and take our highest ranking veteran in the area. We would take him in this plane, get a very high altitude and off the radar, and land back LSIA and take him to a bunker so he would be safe for any nuclear attacks, bombing attacks, or terrorist attacks, anything like that, invasions. So yeah, this area is not, it's restricted by the U.S. Air Force, because this is actually not owned by the Marines, it's owned by the Air Force. But the other one that I just came from over here is owned by the Marines. And now it looks like this guy is in the area, so I might have to go talk to him. This one guy is okay. All the areas that you're allowed to be in is, you know, normal, but you cannot go on this road. This road leads to it, so you may not be on here. We were thinking about maybe letting people be in the field, but maybe halfway. You can be in this area, but be warned, this area right here is where we do our practice bombing practice. So this is where we drop bombs and practice gunfire and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the Marine base and the bunker air base. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys want to join the U.S. Marines, I'm going to give you some rules real quick. You have to be on PlayStation, and you have to put your username in the comments section below. Don't add us, we will add you, okay? We will add you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, maybe later today. See ya. PlayStation